I read 5 books in the month of September, and I thought I'd just talk about them. Starting off with Don't Let the Force In by C.G. Drews. This is a YA gothic novel following 2 boys, Thomas and Andrew. This year's a little different. Andrew's twin sisters being very painfully distant, and he doesn't know why. And Thomas's drawings are coming to life in the forest and are trying to kill them. I give this a 5 out of 5 stars. I love this book so much I couldn't put it down. I would talk more about it, but I will be having a full-length review of this book on my YouTube channel. Moving on to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. It's a YA mystery thriller. Pippa is using her final project in school to talk about and figure out the murder behind Andy Bell, who was a young girl who went missing from her school about 5 years ago. I give this a 4 out of 5 stars. It was fun. Nothing really to write home about, but I was engaged. I had a lot of fun reading it, and it was a good time. The next one is probably my worst read of the month, and that is Lady Macbeth by Ava Reid. This is a gothic novel retelling Lady Macbeth. I've talked about it briefly in a rant, but I'll have another full review talking about why I hated this book so much. I gave it a 1 star. I've never seen someone nerf a Shakespearean character so much and so hard than this book did. We went from a powerful Lady Macbeth from the original to a weird, weak, meek Lady Macbeth, and to boot, there was some xenophobia. It was just weird all around. I did not like it. It was terrible. Do not recommend. Then we're gonna go on to Where the Library Hides by Isabel Banez. This is a YA historical fantasy. The main character we're following stows away to England to find out what happened to her parents because her parents had mysteriously vanished and are presumed dead. There are items in this world that are imbued with magic, so she is trying to collect those and try to figure out what happened to her parents. The first book is What the River Knows. I give this a 3 out of 5 stars. I feel like what I really enjoyed about What the River Knows was just not there in Where the Library Hides. I also feel like we lost a lot of the characterization and the plot, so they had Wit do. I feel like it ruined the dynamic of the relationship, and by the time they made up and everything was okay, I felt like it was too late for that. Like the betrayal that happened was too great and too wide for them to ever make that up, but here we are. And the last book I read, Paramore by Robin Alvarez. This is a YA paranormal fantasy following Sadie, who is a banshee. She and her mom are lone banshees who live together, and they're being hunted by these paranormal creatures who have really hurt Sadie, so they end up staying in this town. But as they're staying here, they realize that the only thing that Sadie can feel better from is with this human boy named Nathan. I have a full review of this on YouTube if you want to check it out, but I gave this a 3 out of 5 stars. The book had good bones. I like the Banshees. It had really good bones. I just think it needed a couple more drafts to be able to really become a really solid book. But I do recommend it if you're looking for something new in the paranormal fantasy world.